Hello everyone, welcome to Global Online. And yes, here we are back with our UGC NET preparation for 2024 batch. And as you all know that we have started with the preparation for paper 1. Now this particular preparation is basically from the paper 1 as well as from the first unit, that is teaching aptitude. And in this teaching aptitude unit, that also we have taken the first topic, a simple topic that is called as teaching, levels of teaching. And in this topic, what exactly we are going to learn? So we are going to study the various levels of teaching. Those are your memory level, your your yes. So we are going to study the memory level, we are going to study the understanding level, reflective level, and autonomous. Now, definitely, this autonomous level is directly not given in your syllabus, but you can see lot of, MCQ questions or previous year questions do have the topic based on autonomous level of teaching, level of development. Okay. So yes, before we go ahead, a very important announcement for all those students who have decided that yes, they will be seriously attempting for June 2024 batch and are looking for some preparationary support or assistance which Global Online will provide you, wherein the highlights of the course which we will provide you is the daily live lectures which will be scheduled in Hindi as well as English, full syllabus notes in the PDF format, so you can download it at any time, any place, and read the notes. 60 plus mock tests at the same time. When we are almost at a verge of completion of a subject, every week you'll be having the mock test, 2000 plus MCQs in the form of question bank, which is updated till June 2023, and very soon we'll be updating it 2023 December also. All this is possible, yes, with our paper 1 complete course, which will be starting from 26th of December. You can join this course with the help of Global Online app also. So if you go on Google Play Store, this is how you will be getting a Google Play Store. You can download the Global Online app. This is how the interface of the app looks like. Once you go to the course, select the course, and then you can go to the exact course, see what exactly the contents are. That is the live lectures, the demo sessions. You have every unit wise sessions with the theory lectures, evaluation test, notes, mock test, and MCQ lecture. So this will really benefit you for your preparation. And let me tell you that this preparation is going to go seriously for a 5 months continuous period. And these 5 months, basically are in for you to prepare for a UGC NET examination are enough if you are dedicated and you are very consistent towards your efforts. So no one can stop you by cracking this exam, right? Okay, so today we have came up with a topic that is called as levels of teaching. Now the reason to go to this topic, because if you remember, yesterday I have taken a class where I have given you certain topics, that is, we can call them as evergreen topics, we can call them as sustainable topics, which has been sustained, for a longer period of time, and definitely a question comes out of it. So first, let's understand this level of teaching. Okay, so basically levels of teaching, what exactly uh, levels of teaching was, or what exactly level of teaching we tells us. So when we talk about levels of teaching, so first of all you should know that these levels of teaching was given by whom, or what exactly this level of teaching talks about. So this level of teaching was given by first in the year 1976 by Morris Biggie, and this was, this is one of the question also. So who gave levels of teaching? So this is given by Morris Biggie in the year 1976. So now, as you all know, that teaching is one of the most noble profession. The profession of teaching basically is imparting the knowledge to the students in order to ensure that you are creating the best citizens in the with the with the growing upcoming generation. So teaching, as I said, okay, has certain levels. So you cannot have all the students, teaching level, teaching them at one basic level or going ahead with the same level. So teaching has, these levels divided into three categories. One is starting from memory level, then going up towards understanding level, and then going to reflective level. So the level that is lower to higher, so you start with a lower level, okay, and you go with a higher level. Now higher level is nothing but reflective level. So we, if you look at this, so memory level, which is thoughtless and least thoughtful, understanding level, which is thoughtful level, and reflective level is the most thoughtful level. Okay, so now let's understand. Let's take now the basic confusion between the students is what. So memory level, so this is one of the wrong notion which students have, that memory level is for primary classes. Your second sorry your understanding level, okay, is basically for the secondary classes. So, and students feel that your reflective level is for these classes, for the higher classes. So let me tell you that this notion is not correct. All these levels are basically with respect to what, with respect to the level of imparting knowledge. So it is depending on what, it is depending upon imparting knowledge. So if I tell you, now let us take an example of theorem of Pythagoras. In your school days, okay, if you remember, you had studied the theorem of Pythagoras. So in order to this was something which was very factual, which was very important for you to go with the sums or basic algebra which you studied. So basic algebra which you studied, where a plus where you had a sums, wherein we had a plus b the whole square. Okay, what is, how do you use this formula? So that was, at that time it was very important that you start with the memory level, then you go understanding and application of those formulas in your regular sums, and then after certain time how those formulas can be analyzed in detail, or can have a better insights for that. So this is how you studied this particular concept. So it doesn't mean that memory level is only for your level, I mean to say it's only for your lower classes, and secondary level, sorry, understanding level is for your secondary classes, and so on. The concept here is completely different, so we will try to understand it one by one. So when I'm talking about memory level, it is a rote level of learning. So if you want, I will just clear the screen so that it becomes easier for you. So when we talk about memory level, so memory level is basically, it's a rote learning, right? Now, when I talk about rote learning, something which has to be very, factual based, and which is a prerequisite. Now, how this word prerequisite comes. So if you saw just now in the previous slide, I gave you the diagram of memory level. Then we have something as understanding level, and then we have something as reflective level, right? So now when we talk about memory level, understanding and reflective level, there is a hierarchy. So it means that if in order to know your reflective level, you should know your understanding level and a memory level. So it's a prerequisite. Okay, it's something which is required, pre-required, in order to go with your understanding level and reflective levels, which is very, very important. So memory level starts with rote learning, no doubt. Here the students, in order to proceed ahead, you have to make them cram certain things, you have to make them make sure that they are knowing about that things. And then you can, when a specific time comes, when they are able to understand the things very well, depending upon their maturity, then you can step in into understanding level, wherein the facts, okay, the information needs to be understood, needs to be have a deep analysis. Okay, why it is so, what, according to what this information can be used, how it can be how it has to be put down in your own words. Like for example, memorize sorry after memorization, you talk about putting down. It means in order to narrate the things in their own term, so that you understand what have they understood and what you want them to get clear with. So understanding level is something which is based on the deep analysis of the facts or information, which is very, very important, right? And then comes what, then comes your reflective level. Now, reflective level is a some level which is a problem solving, a stage. So, wherein here the more emphasis is basically on understanding whatever you have understood in the understanding level, and how do you make sure that it is the application happens of that. And it really plays, an important role when it comes to what, when it comes to reflective level. So today, whatever level of memory understanding we have done, we are trying to collaborate it and try to solve a problem with the help of reflective level. Okay, now in this there is one important thing. So this comes as a compulsory question. Memory level is something which is, which is teacher centered. Sorry, here the primary focus is on the teacher, whereas your understanding level is basically the focus here is on whom, is on the subject. Okay, and when it comes to reflective level, here the focus is on the learner. So now again, this is, this has came as a question. So you should know very well: memory level, teacher centered; understanding level, subject centered; reflective level, it is learner centered. So when I say that, memory level, when I call it out, which is focusing, what it is focusing your teacher. So teacher has an authority over here. In understanding level, knowledge plays an important role, and in reflective level, learner plays an important role. Okay, that is the student. But again, there is one more doubt over here. When I say learner, it doesn't mean that there is an absence of teacher over here. Many of the students feel that yes, it is absence of teacher. Not at all. It is teacher is present, the faculty member is present. It is just, a role to coach or to guide. That's how it is looked at, right? Now when I say, okay, autonomous development level, and this is how, you have got it, autonomous development level. So when I use the term autonomous development level, it is a self process, a self development process. So here you don't have, no one is there. You as a your own self, make sure that you're putting your efforts in order to ensure that, you are learning something. So autonomous self development level, it's something which is important with respect to what your self process or your self involvement, and because of which you learn, you are the own, I mean to say, the teacher and the student for your own self. That's how the autonomous development level stands. Okay. Now, yes, there are, now this is what we spoke about. Okay. Sorry. Yes. So I just forgot, one important point to be mentioned over here. So as I said, even in many papers, you have this as your match the following. So which level is thoughtless, which level is thoughtful, which level is, most thoughtful or upper thoughtful. And when it comes to your proponent, so Herbert is the one who has proposed, who has he is a proponent of memory level. Morrison is the one who is a proponent of your understanding level, and Hunt is the one who has given reflective level. See, as you all know that we are going to start our classes from 26th of December. But till then, it's very important. Now you should understand your levels of the questions, or your level of the paper is not very minute or tiny, that in a span of 1 month or one a span of 1 week you will be able to crack the examination. What type of question comes from where, you never know. So like for example, I mean to say, if I give now, that's the reason I'll just request all the students that whenever, at least from 26th of December, when you have the classes started, okay, make sure that you create your own notes, and always make sure that you are using the pointers for the notes, so it becomes very very easy. Now, if you see over here in this slide itself, I have told understanding level is something which brings about facts and information. So now, if a question comes, in fact, there was a question that facts and information comes with which levels. So it comes with the level of what? It comes with the level of, sorry, it comes with facts and information. So they give you the level, and you just have to, write the question. So now I'm to recognize the answer. See, so in my teaching, these keywords were there. So these keywords are very important, or the pointers are very important when you study and write. Now, like for example, if I say prerequisite level, so I have taught you very well that prerequisite level is something memory level. Now you will tell that these type of questions do not come, so let me tell you the questions are of this level only. The only thing is that at the end of the syllabus, everything is so piled up in your mind that these simple questions also tends to be very tough. So you have to ensure that these things are done in a very systematic way, and you are learning it in a very proper way. So yes, these small uh, you can say warmers, or these small energizers, the lecture energizers, are just to make sure that you are aware of what is happening, what the topics are. And so from 26 it will be an easy journey for us to go with various topic. So tomorrow as an energizer, I'll bring a very small topic of uh, research aptitude. In fact, the topic has came in 2023, December 2023 cycle also. So it will be easier for you to go through those topic and learn it very well. Okay. So yes, that's all we have, everyone, for the day. Tomorrow you'll come up with an energizer topic of research aptitude. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.